product Trevor Ethier. His fastball career spans 29 years, including his current stint with Canada's national fastball team. This time around, he's ready to make it 3 national native titles in a row.
Well, knowing that we're going to have a tough competitor, both these teams we played today, I'm expecting that it's going to be an extremely tough battle, just like we had in this, previous game. Went right down to the last inning, and no matter who we play, it's going to be a tough challenge, and it's going to be a great thing for our Rebel team here.
Ethier's experience on the mound and professional fastball career made for an exciting game. But Ethier was not the only high-caliber player at Whitecap. Six Nations product Jamie Skye was here, too. She's on an athletic scholarship with Syracuse University. She says her favorite part of the game is giving back to her community.
It's come to the point where people know where you've been or what you're doing, and they ask you, can you come do batting lessons here for these girls, or can you come coach this team? And so, I find myself doing some batting lessons and going to practices to help out different teams, giving them different stuff to do.
Jamie is an all-around athlete with her choice of scholarships. Although she wanted to play hockey at a university level, she chose fastball in South Carolina and went on to New York State.
It was difficult for me to first go down there because to go to South Carolina because hockey is what I really like to play, and it was a choice of me giving up hockey or going to pursue softball. And because there's not a lot of people from my reserve who take that opportunity to go distance and go to further places, leave the reserve and have an experience of a lifetime.
Teammate Jessica Martin also knows the same challenges of leaving her home reserve to play professional ball.
Well, I played on the reserve in Six Nations for, I'm not sure how long, up until maybe 5 years ago. Then that's when I started playing off the reserve, just because it was more competitive and stuff. And from there I went to St. Catharines, Brampton, Kitchener, Guelph, and I played there for a couple years. And then after that I got scouted to play at a university in BC. Simon Fraser University. So I went there for my first year, and I've decided to transfer to Syracuse University, mainly because of the education stuff.
With the national title up for grabs, fastball teams from across the country congregated on the Whitecap Dakota Nation.
This one here, you got about 80 teams with about average of 20 people per team, so about 1,600 athletes roughly, and then on top of that, families, etc. So again, number-wise, it's probably over 4,000 people that have come through. And
it's a good weekend of ball. You see professional athletes, people who pitched, who played ball with Team USA, Team Canada, in colleges, and you see the best of the Aboriginal, the Native community. And at the same time, it's a good visit, old friends, and you make new friends.
But the tournament almost didn't happen.
At the time, we only had 3 diamonds here. Now we have 6. So we had to certainly look at investing in capital, rebuilding, or actually building 3 diamonds right from scratch. And we had a lot of delays, though, because this past year we've had a lot of rain in Saskatchewan, more rain than usual, and it's affected a lot of things, and of course construction. So we're actually just cutting it close as far as getting the facilities ready.
With record crowds in attendance over the weekend, proceeds from the national championships will go to help foster future athletes.
We have a partnership with the Whitecap Dakota First Nation, Dakota Cree Sports Incorporated. It's a partnership that's been established since 1996. And what it's designed to do is raise money for both communities for our youth in the areas, we target areas of education, sports, culture, and recreation. So it's a good opportunity for 2 communities, 2 very progressive communities coming together to ensure that we build our communities. It's about building our nations, right from our youth to our elders.
Future athletes that start well on the sidelines.
Well, they're good role models, and if you look around this area, you see a lot of the young, really small kids playing ball games, and they're playing catch, and they actually have their own little games, so they're mimicking a lot of the players, and it's good to see that, and gives them opportunities to participate in sports, because that's helps them develop as athletes and as adults.
What I'm going to be when I'm going to play ball?
Yeah?
I'm going to be a bad catcher.
The Red Nation Jets dominated in the final game, winning 16-0 against the Regina's AMI Pride. Jessica Martin, who took home the Shortstop All-Star Award, says the youth today have to work hard to see their dreams accomplished.
Work ethic. You got to have a good work ethic. You can be good at something and not work hard to get there. It doesn't have to be sports, it can be anything else, but you have to work hard to get there.
In the final innings, Ethier's experience came into play as he struck out the final batter to make it 3 national titles, winning 4-2 over the KDC Braves.
Oh, it just feels fantastic. You know, it was just a great ball game by both teams. You know, I tip my hat off to the other team there. They battled us hard twice today and just could have went either way. And I just got a great bunch of guys just battled through and just character win. And it feels pretty special for 3 in a row for us. So
it was a successful tournament for the 3-time champion pitcher, taking home the national title, tournament all-star pitcher, and MVP, and paving the way for the future Aboriginal players watching from the crowd. The Shoal River Cree Nation won the Masters Division title. Larissa Burnoff, APTN National News, Whitecap, Dakota First Nation.